Hi, this is Loren Bauman from Jared's Nursery Gift and Garden here in Littleton, Colorado. And today we're here to help you prepare your soil for sod. Now, there's a few things that you need to have when you're getting ready to install new sod or replace old sod that's died out or had other issues. You'll need your shovel, you'll need some good soil, and of course you need your area where you're going to be doing your work. Now, in Colorado here, we have a few different types of soil, and often I call them crud. We've got our brown crud, our red crud, our gray crud, and our granite crud. Nothing really grows out here. So we need to mix some things in there, some organic matter, to allow the sod roots to be able to get deep enough so we don't have to water them every single day. So what I have over here is my mixture of a compost and a topsoil. I like a good quality compost that's going to help break up the clay, help hold moisture, let the roots get deeper. We add topsoil because honestly in Colorado we don't have any topsoil, at least in the Denver area. So we've got our topsoil and our compost mixture. We've got our nice handy dandy shovel. Now I've already broken up a little bit of the area here. I'm going to break it up a little bit more. Then I'm going to put in our soil that we need to get the sod to grow. So pardon me just a moment while I break up the soil here. As you can see, I've got some nice roots. Those roots are actually from the weeds here that will be about 6 feet down is how far some of our roots of our weeds go. So breaking up the soil does tend to bring up some of the other weeds when you're going to be placing sod in, so you just have to be aware of that. But as you can see, I've got a little bit of sand in here, so we're just going to keep breaking that up. It's just about ready. As you can see, a lot of this comes up in clumps, so we've got to break it up a little bit. And I'm going to turn it over a little bit more and change it up. So now that I've broken it up, I'm going to be adding my soil. There's two different ways. I can take my wheelbarrow and dump it in, but because my area isn't that large, I'm just going to take some right out of my wheelbarrow, going to spread it across. You know, we don't have any good black soil here in Colorado, so it's nice to see good black soil go down. This is actually a mixture of compost, a sandy topsoil, and actually has earthworm castings in it as well. So that'll kind of help get the roots going. Now that I've got it kind of spread out, I've got to mix it up. And if you live in an area that has good topsoil, you may just need to aerate your soil by digging in it, but add some compost or sphagnum peat, and that's going to help your roots grow. An area like this usually can take about 15 to 20 minutes to do the whole thing with turning it over, breaking it up. Luckily, I did some of it earlier, so that'll cut down a little bit of the time. But again, you want to go nice and deep, because the deeper you go, the deeper your roots of your grass can grow, which helps on your watering, it helps on your fertilizing, and keeps your yard a little bit healthier. It also will give me about 10 years while I'll have good soil in this area here and not have to be fighting our drought conditions and our lack of soil here. So just about done. You can see the color of the soil's changed just a little bit, which is good. Again, just break up as many of the clumps as you can, just so that your grass, when you decide to put it down, will have a nice, good root structure. All right, a couple more turns of the shovel, and we're going to be good to go. It'll be ready to install our sod. Now, the benefit of doing this as well is if you're doing a tree or shrub or perennials, the same thing goes for that as well. So it's multi-purpose. All right. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is I've got my rake over here. I'm going to put my shovel down, pick up my rake, and now I'm going to smooth the area out because I don't want my sod to have large lumps. So I'm basically just going to rake it out, smooth it down. It also helps break up some of those chunks that I didn't necessarily get with the shovel that I had there. I'll put a little bit of water on this here a little bit later today. I'm going to let it settle, and then I'll be ready to put sod. Again, this is Loren Bauman at Jared's Nursery Gift and Garden, letting you know how to prepare your soil for sod with the good use of topsoil, compost, and some manual labor. Have a good day.